Reaction with oxygen. Now, all of you take your notebook and get ready to write an equation by listening to the chemical reaction. After that, you see that whether you got the same correct answer what is given in the textbook. Metals reacts with oxygen to form metallic oxide. This is a general statement. Any metal when react with oxygen gives metallic oxide. This type of reaction we already wrote number of chemical equations. For example, magnesium burns in oxygen or reacts with oxygen and form magnesium oxide. Silver reacts with oxygen and forms silver oxide. Potassium reacts with oxygen and form potassium oxide. All these equations you already wrote. Now, an equation which you already wrote, we are going to do the revision by means of an activity. It is again mentioned. For example, activity number 7. Aim to show the reaction of metal with oxygen. Materials required: magnesium ribbon, a pair of tongs, a burner, a test tube, blue and red litmus paper and water. Before starting this activity, you should know that what is meant by this blue litmus and red litmus paper. It is actually a strip of paper which is blue in color and which is red in color. That means they are called blue litmus and red litmus paper. If any alkali solution, that means hydroxides, if it is treated with this blue litmus solution, blue will remain as such. That means there is no color change for alkali. Alkali means, that means hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, etc. Whereas if you show a red litmus paper, which is red in color, to these alkalis, it immediately changes to blue. That means alkalis changes red litmus to blue color. That is the test. And what is the use of this red litmus? Red litmus in acids. In acid, if you show the red litmus, that will remain as red only. No change at all. But if you show a blue litmus in acid, it will change into red. Therefore, the color change blue and red is one of the most important tests to detect acids and alkalis. In short, that means blue litmus paper changes to red in acid. Red litmus paper changes to blue in alkali solution. By means of this, we can understand this activity. Procedure: take a clean piece of magnesium ribbon, hold it with the help of a pair of tongs and burn it over a flame. Now take the ash of magnesium ribbon in a test tube and add a little amount of water. That means, magnesium ribbon burns nicely with white flame or a shining flame. That is in crackers and all, that the thread which is used for cracking this crackers, this is actually a magnesium ribbon. That is why when you light it, there is a glow of white light comes. And this magnesium ribbon, when it burns, it forms magnesium oxide. That is the equation given here. Magnesium reacts with oxygen and form magnesium oxide. They are given the equation also. Without looking this equation, you write the balanced equation and then you check whether the equation given is correct. Now, when you take this magnesium oxide in a test tube and shake well, test the solution with blue and red litmus paper. That means both they are asked what change it will occur. That is why given all the changes here. That means The solution, observation, the magnesium ribbon burns with a dazzling flame, that is shown here in the photo, that is it shows a bright light dazzling flame to form a white ash. The white ash formed is magnesium oxide. Fill in the blank question can be asked. When magnesium burns in oxygen, the product, name the product. It is magnesium oxide. The solution of magnesium oxide in water changes red litmus paper blue. That means red litmus paper blue means it is alkali. However, the color of the blue litmus paper remains unchanged. Hence, magnesium oxide is basic in nature. Therefore, what happens is that if it is a blue litmus paper, you take an unknown solution in a test tube and you dip this blue litmus paper. Actually, the blue litmus paper and red litmus paper, before testing it should be moistened with water. That means it should dip in water and then only, since this is water, you can directly put the blue litmus paper. If you put a blue litmus paper, the blue remains as such, means it is an alkali. Fill in the blank question can be asked. Now, to the same solution, or you take another solution and show a red litmus paper. If you show that a red litmus paper, if it suddenly changes to blue, means it is again alkali. That means these are the two tests for alkali. If it blue remains as such blue, it is alkali. If it blue, a red litmus paper, if a red litmus paper changes to blue, it is also an alkali. This is from the activity. You write the heading activity number 7 and then no need to write all these things. You write the equation. Magnesium reacts with oxygen and form magnesium oxide. And the equation, balanced equation you write. Then regarding the blue litmus paper and red litmus paper, you write the observation. The solution of magnesium oxide in water changes red litmus paper blue. This sentence you should write. That means it is an alkali. Then the color of the blue litmus paper remains unchanged. Second sentence. Third sentence, magnesium oxide is basic in nature. That is what we learned from this activity number 7.